Awesome.
There is absolutely nothing inappropriate about my programming.
What are you doing?
Listening to a DJ on the radio.
Stop doing that.
I know that ain't entertaining.
Hi, everybody!
We would just like to announce that our party is starting now.
Good morning.
The show is going to air.
Try to find mistakes on our show.
Get your own show.
Nerd culture is the center of the universe.
And that was the biggest goal, I think, with the show.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
You should try to get it on that ancient civilization show so that people can see how cultures used to live.
What's all the commotion?
I was just in my office and I heard a ruckus.
You're an emotional terrorist, that's what you are!
We need to quadruple the border patrol.
If anyone needs me, I'll be in the Angry Dome.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore!
He'd love to help you find your inner peace.
But this is way too loud for that.
Mickey the Kid.
A massive number of shells.
Have fun.
Yeah.
FCC won't let me be, or let me be me, so let me see. It feels so empty without me.
Guess who's back? Mickey the Kid. Mickey the Kid.
Oh, yeah. What is up? Happy Hump Day! Mike. Wednesday night, middle of the week, weekend coming. 82 days. 82 days until our favorite time of year. And you wonder what that might be. 82 days until we... Oh yeah. Are you ready? Are we lonely? We have to be lonely. Who doesn't miss Monday, Thursday, Sunday, Saturday during the playoffs? Football. I miss it. Absolutely miss it. You probably miss it too. But a lot of shifts going on with teams. Of course, you know, if you're watching, you're following the stuff that's going on in the news. You probably saw that Jalen Ferguson for the Baltimore Ravens died. If you don't know, big sack daddy. Played for Louisiana Tech. He was an animal. Had incredible skills. Like incredible skills. Apparently, what they're saying is approximately around 11 o'clock, something like that last night, cops got a call, and there they were. There he was, Mr. Jalen Ferguson. They said he was treated by medics, was unconscious, and then was pronounced dead on the scene. Sad day for Ravens fans, sad day for people in Baltimore, most importantly, a sad day for his family and friends. And a thrilling career that is gone. And he was known as Sack Daddy. He holds the record for career sacks with 45. That's a lot for Louisiana Tech when he played there. In 3 NFL seasons, he totaled 67 tackles and averaged 4.5 sacks. It's not bad. You know, they had talked to Patrick Queen, and he said he was the last person he talked to before they left the facility during the minicamp stuff here. And here's what he said. He said, spent almost every day in the sauna together trying to see who's going to last longer. Said it was, this was our turn and this was our year. And he says, I'm going to miss you, brother. That's what he tweeted. So, just another, man, what a devastating behind the season of what's going on right now in the NFL. I mean, you lost Dwayne Haskins, Pittsburgh's out a quarterback. This kid, another stud. It's freaky what's going on. But I'm pumped up. I mean, that's my favorite time of year is the NFL. Maybe you're going to watch the Colorado Avalanche and the Lightning tonight. It's going to be a great game. Great game. Avalanche is playing out of their socks. Of course, so is the Lightning. Lightning's looking for a three-peat. Looking to repeat, 3 years in a row. That's huge for them. And who doesn't like Stamkos? I love Stamkos. A lot of good players on the Lightning. Of course, being a Rangers fan, I'm not supposed to be rooting for the Tampa Bay Lightning, honestly. But I'm a fan. I like the Lightning. Been to a couple games. Excuse me. But that's just sad to see talent like that. Young guy, whole future in front of him. What do you do for your Sundays? Do you have a ritual? I know a lot of people that have a ritual, like Sunday, it starts Saturday night. You're out shopping for what you're going to have for Sunday. A lot of people have a ritual for Sunday. I have a ritual, and I'd love to hear your ritual. 323-374-3855. If you want to call the show, we'll chop it up. Love to hear from you. But my ritual consists of, so I get up in the morning. I'm doing my thing Sunday morning. And, have the breakfast. We cook the Sunday morning breakfast, which usually consists of roast beef hash, bacon, mini potatoes, and then some eggs, and I like mine sunny side up I like to pile all that shit right on the plate and then put the 2 eggs or 3 eggs, depending on how I'm feeling that day, right on top. Couple that with a little bit of sriracha and Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, baby. Oh my God, this shit is fire. Absolutely fire. You don't believe me? Try it. I dare you. So it starts with that. Then the breakfast is in, then I sit down. I could go on over to the old ESPN. By this time, it's about 11 o'clock. I try and take in like 30, 40 minutes of ESPN before I make my way out. I like to make sure I get my fantasy draft set, get my DraftKings lineups in, and get ready to possibly make some money and have a little bit more thrill watching the damn game. I'm so sick. I'm terrible at the fantasy thing because I will draft a super kick-ass team and I will have traded all those mother effers by the end of by the 11th week. I'll have a completely different team and I'll be in the shit house. I'll be right at the bottom of my fantasy league, and that was the case last year. And so this year they upped the ante. I'm not playing. So, man, if I'm gonna piss $250 away, I'll spend it, put it on, something for my studio. I'll buy something for in here. $250 goes a long way in my house. So, and I'm not going to waste it on fantasy. Hell, I can put $250 into DraftKings, get a chance of making some money. So, so that gets me going to about 11:45, and then right after that, I head out to Publix, and depending on where you shop for groceries, I go to Publix. They already have, by that time, they usually have like 6 to 8 to 10 boxes of their spicy wings there. Their hot and spicy wings there. Mother effer, those are the best. They are the best. They are the best damn wings on the planet. So I go there and I get 2 boxes of those, maybe 3. Pony that up with maybe a box of fried chicken. Get some JoJo potato fries, the breaded potato fries. Son of a bitch, these are good. God, my mouth is watering just talk about it. So then by the time I get all that shit, it's like 12:30. I get back to the house. You know, and this place is, I mean, by that time I'm salivating. This place is about to be just filled with great food. Oh, that's the other thing I get. I just forgot one. I get a fucking rotisserie chicken, right? Get the mojo rotisserie, and then I shred that with a fork into a big bowl. And then my wife makes this buffalo chicken dip that, I kid you not, man, it is like crack in a bowl. It is so delicious. And then you get the Dorito scoops, you know, those little solid numbers. You get those fellas out, and then, man, you get a bag of those, and I'm sitting on the couch. So then I got this table spread right out in front of the couch. So you got the bowl of the buffalo chicken dip. I got plates and plates and plates of chicken wings with every flavor of barbecue sauce to dip it in, because I am a huge fan of Sweet Baby Ray's. Sweet Baby Ray's, if you're watching, I'd be more than happy to be a spokesperson for you during the NFL football season. Maybe I'll hashtag this video, hashtag Sweet Baby Ray's, because that sauce is fire. Prove me wrong. So I'd love to know what your ritual is. 323-374-3855. Feel free to call the show. It's going to be a lot of fun. You know, the other thing I do, here's the other thing, is I'm batshit crazy come football season, is I'll go and I'll turn on all the TVs. So, you know, I use a couple of websites to watch my football games, you know, so I'll have the downstairs will be my favorite team, which is the Saints, because I stream every Saints game every season. You know, I miss a game. And my wife is a Jets fan, so those are two teams that are hardly ever playing on TV. I mean, the Saints, when they had Drew Brees, were playing on TV every other Monday, Thursday, and Sunday. You know, they were always the Monday night football, the Thursday night, or the Sunday night game. So I would get to see the Saints at least, you know, nighttime games 3 times a year. You know, they always matched them up against great competitors. As a matter of fact, last year I went and saw them for a Sunday night game play the Tampa Bay Bucks in Tampa. And it was the only game that Tom Brady didn't throw a touchdown. The final score was 9-0. So I was a big fan of that. Tom didn't even make it into the red zone. They didn't even blast the cannon in Tampa that night last year. And Snoop Dogg was there, funny enough. The halftime performer this past year, he was there. So that was pretty kick-ass. But, and I'm lucky, dude. I don't know if you have that wife that likes to watch football. My wife loves to effing watch football, man. I mean, her and I are glued on the couch from Jump Street. You know, we're watching the Fox NFL pregame. Going to roll that into doing our own picks, you know, downstairs, up there, you know, picking our games of the week. You know, I'm talking when my dad was alive, I would call my dad and we'd chop it up about his Raiders and my Saints. And, you know, it's just a whole ritual. Sunday is dedicated to football. And if you just don't have that wife that likes football, well, I'm sorry for you. I really am. This song's for her. This song is for your wife.
Goodbye to my wife.
Yeah.
Football season at last is here, so I go down to my man cave, my flat screen and my beer.
No beer for me. I don't drink.
I'm done with all the yard work, so I don't want you to complain. I bought the Sunday ticket. I can now watch every game.
I did that.
And this is how I will spend my time watching football on Sunday. I know you don't understand it, so just stay away.
Feel sorry for you guys that don't have that wife that watches football.
I don't need my family, just a remote control.
Amen.
But things will be back to normal after the Super Bowl.
Ain't that the truth? That is so how it happens too. I know a lot of guys whose wives are not football fans. Not football fans. And that sucks. Because, I don't know, for you, for me, I'm so glad I have that in common with my wife, that she is a huge football fan, and unfortunately, she likes the Jets, so she lives with disappointment every year. Let's just have a moment of silence for the Jets fans out there. Okay, moving on. And I'm a Saints fan, and Jameis Winston. So I just recently saw an interview. I think he was talking to Dan Patrick or one of those guys. No, he was talking to Mooch and them fellas at ESPN, I think it was. And he looks pumped to play this year. And, I have poo-pooed Jameis Winston joining the Saints for the last 2 seasons. I'm just like, man, the guy can't stay healthy. He's interception prone. But, he won the first 5 games of the year last year. He got off to a good start. He's playing hot. And then he got injured. But, and then, of course, without Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara ran for shit all year. So I don't know who your team is, but we can talk about your team. I'd be more than happy to insult you. 323-374-3855. So, yeah, football season around the corner. That 82 days. 82 days. Literally 2 months to the first game. That is the first professional game that is not preseason. I think preseason we're like 52 days away. Or 50. So let's see that, because I think the first kickoff is on the 8th of September, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So, and then the first preseason game is usually around August 12th, somewhere in there. So yeah, do the math. 30 days, so you're about 58 days, 52, 51 days away. Preseason football. Once we're already through this month, we've got a week left, this joint. Then you got 30 days of that, 37, you add 12, you're looking at 49, 51 days, something like that. We're close. Pretty good with the math, huh? So here's an interesting factor. Let me get this, because I had to get this information. I had to actually print this shit out because there has been so many UFO sightings, and I'm not sure if you're a UFO believer. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. I'm going to go right to the phone. Rob, you're on the air. What's going on, buddy?
Mickey.
Yo, what's going on, Pimpin'?
What are you doing, man? I'm watching you live here.
Yeah, you're live on my show right now.
Nice, good.
Yeah, what are we doing?
You're doing it on Saturdays. What's the schedule going to be?
Well, I
What's
do.
going on? Talk to me.
So I do sports every night. I do a little bit of sports. If there's something in the news, like for instance today, Jalen Ferguson passed away for the Ravens. Yesterday, LaDominican Sue was, I guess he's out at the Bucks, because they're out re-signing him. Gronkowski's retiring. So, I'm just kind of covering the gamut, kid.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
A little bit of news, a little bit of sports, a little bit of, right. I was just getting ready to go into talking about aliens, UFOs. Have you ever had a UFO sighting?
I've never had a UFO sighting. No, not that I know of.
Do you believe in them?
I've seen some stuff off. Listen, I've seen some stuff off of Fort Myers Beach, but and no, I wasn't seeing things. But the lighting just didn't seem right. But I can't say that. Yeah, that was a UFO. No.
Okay. Do you know anybody that has ever seen a UFO?
I can't say that I do.
Okay. I'm going to tell you a quick story.
Have you?
Yeah.
Wait, have you?
Yeah, I have. So I'm going to tell you a quick story. So
You've seen it, or do you know somebody?
No, I've seen one, and I was going to give you the story. So
really?
Yeah, my mom and I went to 5:00 mass. This was in October, and I was maybe 20 years old, 18 years old, something like that. We had went to 5:00 mass at St. Charles in Cleveland, Ohio, and you know how it gets dark early in the wintertime or in the fall. It starts the transgressions happen, and all of a sudden 6 o'clock it's dark out. So we come out of church, and there is this ginormous. I'm talking probably the size of, I don't want to say a stadium, that would be too big, but like a mega yacht. Do you know how big a mega yacht is? Have you ever seen like Putin's mega yacht? But if you put 3 of those together next to each other, maybe like 3 Carnival Cruise Line ships wide, there was this, and it was shaped in a triangle, and it was hovering down Ridgewood Drive. My mom and I were in the car, and she goes, look at that, Mike, look at it. She's screaming. She's going, look. And I look up, and there's this thing, and it's this giant triangle. And there were no lights underneath it, like you see in a lot of these pre-recorded videos and stuff. So, So my mom goes, roll down the window. So we roll down the window, right? And there's nothing. You hear absolutely nothing. You know, if it was a low-flying airplane, you would hear the jet engine screaming, you know, whatever it would be. And then this thing started to speed up, and it started to fly over the mall. And then it just, I kid you not, like some Buzz Lightyear Star Trek shit, you know, like the SS Enterprise just disappeared, went into warp speed, and it was gone. And that's the only encounter. That's the only encounter I've ever had with a UFO sighting.
Oh shit!
Now I'd
love to see one. I'd love to see one.
Now you want to hear something really weird? Are you ready? So this one's gonna fuck you up. I'm just gonna tell you right now. So I had a sister who was Down syndrome, and I lost her in 1990, but she was awesome, and she was in the kitchen. My mom was down in the basement doing laundry, and my mom had thought she was, I don't know, being contacted by aliens, right? But I know it's going to sound crazy. I sound like a schizophrenic asshole right now. But
wait. So let me hang on. So your mom thought that your mom was being contacted, or your mom thought that your sister was being contacted?
No, my mom thought she was being contacted, right? And then of course my mom reads this book by Whitley Strieber called Communion. There was a movie out called Communion with Christopher Walken. Of course it was. It was crazy. You got to see it, Rob. I got to tell you. But anyway, so my mom reads this book, and all of a sudden she thinks she's being contacted by aliens. And I don't know if she's schizophrenic, but she's a little out there. She's a little weird. But she's down in the basement, and my Down syndrome sister is in the kitchen. And my mom hears her talking to somebody in the kitchen. So my mom comes upstairs and asks Maureen, she goes, who are you talking to? And she goes, I was talking to the little guy. And my mom said, what little guy? And she says, the little guy that was here. And so then she asked my mom for something to drink. My mom opened the cupboard. This is where you're going to lose your shit right here. My mom opens the cupboard, and there's like a pyramid of a disintegrated crystal glass that she had in that cupboard. Where it was placed was disintegrated into a pile of like dust, like sand.
Oh, shit.
So maybe it's so hard for me not to believe that there, how arrogant will we be to not believe that there's other life forms out there, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, exactly. I don't think you can limit that out.
No, you can't rule it out. And as much as I wanted to rule it out, I can't, because I'm just like, God damn, what do you say about that? And my mom showed it to me. I was just like, holy shit, that is crazy.
That is crazy, bro.
So, and I thought
listen, I'm in the drive-thru.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm in the drive-thru up at Chick-fil-A in Orlando.
Oh, nice.
I'm actually on vacation, but I'm like, I seen the notification. Let me click on see. And so I had to chime in and at least say, hey.
You getting a chicken sandwich with pickles and cheese?
I'm in Orlando, bro. It won't keep by the time I get back on Saturday.
Oh, I was gonna say grab me too.
But listen though, go to the Chick-fil-A there by the house and
I know.
You live in Estero on Sunday. Just tell them I sent you.
I love that place. That place is so good, dude. I go there for breakfast.
Oh yeah, you got to get the chicken biscuits with the honey on it.
There's no other choice. Hey, go and enjoy your vacation in Orlando, bro, and we will catch up when you get back.
All right, my man.
Are you gonna be there Sunday?
Yeah, I'll be there Sunday.
Okay, I'll see you Sunday then.
All right, my man.
All right, love you, bro. Late. There we go. Yeah. So anyway, back to this. Now that I'm talking about aliens, now that we're there. Aliens, it truly is my mom. My mom is she's first of all, in order to make this, so the real thing is that craft that I did see, I know for a fact I saw it. I wasn't on drugs, I hadn't become an addict yet. I hadn't wrecked my life. I wasn't on hallucinogens. I wasn't on mushrooms, acid, nothing. I'm with my mom coming from church. Just got done praising the Lord. And And there we are looking at this giant triangular thing in the sky. Craziest shit I'd ever seen. And it just kind of floated, and then it started to speed up, and it went over the mall, and then it was just like, phew, and it was gone. It was gone. You never saw it again. It was just poof. And then, of course, I never got to see the pile of sand, or the pile of the disintegrated crystal in the glasses cupboard above our kitchen sink. But my mom, she swears by it. But here's what I'm getting back to is my mom's a little kooky. She's a little out there, So she takes me down the conspiracy rabbit hole every time I get on the goddamn phone with her, and I wind up there, Well, did you know that the president's trying to ruin the military? He's allowing generals to wear skirts, and then she'll send me some shot out story from some sub third, sixth party news organization, Politico, or even deeper down the rabbit hole than Politico, It's like Red State Wieners or something, .org, and she spins out. So, but she is like the consummate alien person, So they were talking about, and I was just looking at this. So the top three states for UFO sightings. All right, check this out. This is what they say, the top three. California with 10,333 sightings. Florida with 5,826. And what's the other one here? Washington State. Now, Washington, I believe that. Washington State has 4,351. States with the fewest UFO sightings would be Washington, D.C. That's because they're all effing aliens there. North Dakota and Wyoming, which Wyoming is a shocker. Just because that's so much spread out land. And then, the big ones are like Texas, New Mexico. It's a big one. Another one where you always see it. So here's what they're saying also. They're saying that the long-standing official position for the U.S. government has been claims of alien life stem from hoaxes to mistaking other objects like weather balloons for UFOs and alien life. Well, then why do we have an Area 51, right? Ask yourself that question. Why do we have Area 51? If they're, what are you hiding out there? They say a highly U.S. intelligence report on UFOs is due in Congress on June 25th of this year. That's a couple days away. That's 3 days away. They say it's unlikely to change the position. Many of the leaks ahead of the release suggest that the official ruling will be that no evidence of alien life has ever been found, but conveniently can't be ruled out. I don't know. Alien stuff, I believe in alien stuff. It has to be. There has to be. We're not the only life form in the universe. There's no crazy way, no effing way that we are the only life form in the universe. It just can't. The universe is so vast. There could be a parallel dimension, another me sitting somewhere else in some other, and they have all the technology to travel between, galaxies, I guess you would say, in the universe through black holes, or I don't know. It's I don't know. This leads me down a very long, weird road. When we start getting into the alien speculation, because I don't know if you'd have to watch Fire in the Sky. It's a great movie based on a true story, they say. Communion, which was the book was written by Whitley Strieber, and it really, so this guy says he was abducted by aliens, and Christopher Walken plays him in the movie, and it is a pretty bizarre, because so he started seeing the grays and the skinnies, the guys with the big gelatin eyes. He'd see the short grays, and that's as if and then, here's the thing. Aliens just used to be the little diamond-shaped head, the little teardrop-shaped head, and like a skinny body, and that was all that fucking aliens were. Now you got reptilians, this person. Did you see Mike Pence? Mike Pence changed into, did you see that one? Google that shit. there were so many memes that went out during Mike Pence's speech that Mike Pence gave, and they said he actually like changed into a reptilian during the if you looked at his eyes dilated and they turned a different color, and there I am buying into all this malarkey, because it's easy to do. But you'd start going down the rabbit hole. Oh, really? What's a reptilian? And all of a sudden there I am scanning through, and I'm looking at all this shit, and next thing I know, there I am in the UFO conundrum, just thinking about it, Which right now I'm going to get you a little midway point, Joe Rogan on UFOs. Check this out.
You live in a great city, all right? Houston rocks. It's a great city. This is not the rest of the world. The rest of the country is f***ing fat white chicks with black eyes, all right? And God, you give me another beer, woman. America is white trash. Don't ever get confused. It's a melting pot. Yeah, whatever, dude. There's a reason why tornadoes only hit specific areas, okay, folks? It's because God hates white trash. Tornadoes are attracted by the smell of bush beer and macaroni and cheese. You add that to Kool-Aid and pro wrestling, and everybody in the Winnebago is f***ed. That is not a natural disaster. That's the finger of the Lord pointing down on disease spots on the map, going, why are you f***ing your kinfolk? That wrestling ain't real. Right? And everybody who lives, they all get abducted by the aliens. Every one of them. They get picked up, they stick something, send them back to that trailer park looking a little dizzy. There's so many people don't believe in the aliens, but all I have to know is that the government tells you they don't exist. Oh, there's no evidence. But yet they spend hundreds of millions of dollars trying to talk to them. They got that SETI program, the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence. It's a radio dish that sends radio signals out of the galaxy. It costs hundreds of millions of dollars. No money to fix the streets, no money for education, no money to hire more cops. Be it hundreds of millions of dollars for this radio dish. Now, you know how long it takes for a radio signal to get out of the galaxy? 35 million years. It means they send out, hello, is anybody out there? And 70 million years later. What? The only time the government's ever told Americans that there was actually real UFOs was in 1947 in Roswell, New Mexico. Very famous case. You ever heard of that, right? Yeah, they actually printed in the paper, we have recovered a crashed UFO and alien bodies. The next day they said, oh, we made a mistake. It was just a balloon. Well, what about the aliens? Those are Mexicans. Apparently they were drinking, they were in the balloon, some shenanigans took place. They mistook the balloon for a piñata. It's nothing to worry about. It's a common mistake. Very common to misinterpret the Mexicans.
Joe Rogan. UFOs are real, though. I believe it. I am all in on the UFOs. Whew. A lot of stuff going on. I don't know if you saw this about Elon Musk's son turned daughter, I guess, 18-year-old. She, I guess, his daughter, has filed with a county court in L.A. She requests that her legal name be changed to Vivian Jenna Wilson. Wilson is the last name of her mother, Justine Wilson, and mother of his 7 children, or 5 of 7 children. They say he posted a tweet, but since deleted, and maybe you remember in December 2020, when you put him and he in the bio, it gets a little crazy. He says he absolutely supports trans, but all these pronouns are aesthetic nightmares. But I don't know. Elon Musk, I think this goes a little deeper than that. As a matter of fact, the kid has renounced it, with him renouncing himself, or she renouncing himself from herself from her father. They said there's a hearing set for Friday. On Sunday, Musk tweeted, Happy Father's Day. I love all my kids so much. But it's no. I don't know. I think he struggles. There's a lot of people that struggle with that gender dysmorphia, whatever it is that's going on in the world. This pronoun world we live in. They, he, them, their. It doesn't matter to me how you want to identify as a raccoon, that's fine. But again, here we are, of course, UFOs and science, and then we go back to science. And anatomically, how you're born is kind of dictates. Now, this is the one weird thing that I question about it. So let's say, because human development, human nature I don't think it's 100% perfect. Now, it could be. It could just be that that's the way God created you, right? But here's the thing. Certain chromosomes determine whether you're a boy or whether you're a girl, before you're born. But hear me out on this. So let's say that your anatomical chromosomes, you're born with as a male. Let's just start with a male. You're born with a penis. You're born a baby boy. But this is the question. This is where, things get a little weird. This is science and nature and, and those X and those Y chromosomes, well, let's say you're born anatomically as a boy, but the mentality, the spirit, that female, because we all have feminine, just like men have testosterone and estrogen. Women have full estrogen, and testosterone makes them grow face hair. When their estrogen levels seep, so we have a little bit of both in both of us. But when this is the weird dynamic is that being born a male, but yet the brain and maybe the characteristics develop as female. It's the only reason I don't get too kooky. It's the reason I don't get too kooky when somebody says they identify as a certain way. I get it. It's why you're born a boy, and maybe you prefer. Maybe you're more attracted to men, because that would be a female mannerism, correct? But maybe you don't want to change your gender because you like being a boy. And, maybe you like a couple of licks on the lollipop. You know what I'm saying? Get down on that snow cone. And, so that, and different strokes for different folks, man. I don't care what your religion, your sexual preference is. I don't care. Sure, as long as you're a good human, we're down. We're friends. We're pals. And same with the women. They want to, Here's the thing. Here's why we as a society, or should I say mostly men, guys don't want to see two bulls playing in a field, but they'd love to see a couple of little bunnies, two little bunnies rubbing up against each other, little fuzzy cuteness, you know what I'm saying? We like that. I like that little fuzzy. Look at that, the little fuzz bumpers rubbing. It's cute, And that's why, there's a lot of guys that watch that girl-on-girl stuff. And that's another addiction. That's a whole topic for another time, is porn addiction. Jesus. Don't get me started going down that road. Everybody wants to, chop their lumber down, trim the carrot, polish the bishop, whatever it is, flog your dolphin, peel the banana, whatever it is, whatever your term is. Is it healthy, though? Of course it is. I think it is. Masturbation should be healthy. Should be considered a health practice for men. At least 5 days out of the month. Serious shit. Just keeping it 100 with you, homie. And that's where it is. So kind of when you look at the scientific possibility of prospects, and I hear Ben Shapiro, and I've seen him just crush people and tell them that it's a mental illness to be gay. Oh man, I got another. These people are calling me. Hold on. Let's go. What's up? You're on the show. Hello. 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 Yo.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, man?
What's up? Who's this?
It's Jake.
Oh, Jake, what's up? You're on my YouTube show right now.
Oh, nice. What's going on?
Nothing, buddy. How you doing?
I'm good, man.
You sound great. You sound great.
Thanks.
Yeah, I know you're calling me from a remote location somewhere located in the galaxy, an undisclosed location, which is great.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm just happy you're doing well.
B42.
Yeah, you're in Area 51. Aren't they doing tests on you right now?
Yeah, just a bunch of butt stuff.
Butt stuff. Oh, jeez. I was just talking about. It's funny you say a bunch of butt stuff. Yeah, are you getting alien probing right now? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's what I was hinting at.
That's where got a little slap and tickle, is it?
Yeah.
That's good. How you doing otherwise?
I'm good, man. Just another day in paradise.
Enjoying the resort, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. You making friends?
Yeah, man. And I had somebody here that was in primary with you.
Oh yeah, who was that?
Doug.
Oh yeah, old Doug the Rug.
Yeah.
Old Dougie boy, how's he doing?
He's good. He's sitting next to me, actually.
Awesome. Tell him I said hi. He was a good dude. I like Doug.
Yeah, Doug says hey.
Yeah, I like Doug. Doug's a good dude. Well, that's good, man. So what else is new? What do they got you doing? What they got you doing in the resort?
Oh, just resort stuff.
Yeah, resort stuff. The meeting of the meeting of the minds. You guys get that? There's mental breakdown society and all that good stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just don't take the blue pill.
Guest speaker in here yesterday.
Oh yeah, who was that? Was it Biden? Because he
knows what he would know Luke.
Yeah. Oh, I know Luke.
Luke Gerald.
I know Luke.
Gerald.
Yeah.
Oh, Luke Gerald.
Yep, I know Luke.
Yeah.
Nice. Yep. Nice. Yeah, if they ever breathalyze Joe Biden, he might be there too.
Yeah, and be at the resort.
Yeah, come out to the resort. Yeah, the beauty of that place.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh, thanks for.
How's the show going?
Show's going great, man. Like I said, you're a guest on it right now. I appreciate you calling. And I didn't want. As soon as I saw a 440 number, I was like, it's going to be one of two people. It's either going to be somebody that I know from Cleveland or Sonny Boy. And here it is.
Yeah, right.
My second favorite comedian in the world, my son.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember when we used to do the Dysfunctional Family Radio podcast?
Yeah, when we were in Virginia.
Virginia.
Yeah, Virginia.
Yeah, 2013.
Wow, that was in 2013?
2013, brother. That's how long ago it was.
Holy fuck, it was 9 years ago?
Yeah, 9 years ago, bro. That's how long you've been at this. That's how long you've been trying to get to Area 51.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I was going hard like that in 2013.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Fuck?
Yeah. You remember when you drove
that was
down?
Like 2014 or something.
No,
2015.
2013 you drove down. It was the end of 2013. Wow. It was the end of the summer.
That's crazy.
It was like September or October, and you came down.
Drive.
And well, we were kind of you were kind of in a position when you got there.
Yeah.
It's kind of in a different state of mind than usual. And
yeah.
And then
hanging out at Area 52.
Area 52, right next to Area 51. Correct. It's Area 52 gets you to Area 51.
Yeah.
Exactly. And although you were like a what do they call that? A guinea pig. You were like a guinea pig before you made. That's how you made it to Area 51 because you survived all these the testings.
Yeah, absolutely.
You survived all the testings. So, but
man.
The good news is that you're a great specimen. And hopefully you'll be a great byproduct of Area 51 once you get out of there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'll be good to go. I'll be out of Area 51 on the 13th.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, that's kind of nice. So you'll still be out for the 108-degree days in Ohio.
Yeah, it was 109 here not that long ago. It's crazy.
Yeah. Who doesn't want to walk around naked in Cleveland?
I know. I'm surprised it wasn't that hot there.
It is. Today it's actually was in the 90s, and there was a nice breeze, but it was it's still hotter than balls down here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Not so, buddy.
Crazy.
Not so.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, I just wanted to give you a call just to say because I didn't call it yesterday.
Yeah, I was waiting for the Tuesday, but that's okay. That's okay. You're calling me now, and guess what? You made the show, so I always like good content, and you know what? It's never a dull moment when I hear your voice. So I'm always happy to hear from you.
Yeah, for sure. I got my big day tomorrow with that other.
Yeah,
other thing.
yeah. You're gonna go visit the friendly neighborhood guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is Bob picking you up for that?
We'll know about everything that's gonna happen. To come tomorrow.
For sure. Yeah, that'll be whether you're gonna make it for the space crew to go to Mars.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
I'm trying not to be on that space
Yeah,
ship.
you try not to make the space crew, are you? Try not to make the SpaceX team.
Yeah, no, I'm not really trying to go on that expedition.
Yeah, who's taking you down there, General Bob?
It's over the phone.
Oh, it's over the phone. Okay, so you're getting an over the phone interview for SpaceX.
Yeah, and he said he's gonna feel out all the stuff, and we'll basically know what's gonna somewhat what's gonna happen tomorrow.
Okay. Oh, so he's gonna be at SpaceX.
Tomorrow's pre.
Yeah, pre-interview for SpaceX.
Yeah, exactly.
And then SpaceX will make the judgment, and then we'll know if you're going to be aboard that ship or not. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking for sure.
I bet, dude. It's a lifetime journey to Mars, buddy.
Holy shit, man. Yeah. Poof.
Yeah. Hopefully you miss out on joining.
He seems confident. He seems confident that I'm not going to be taking that trip.
Yeah, that you're not going to be going to Mars.
Yeah.
Well, good. I hope that when you leave Area 51 with your manual and all the things you need to stay out there working, that you'll make the best of that situation so that you.
Yeah. Well, and when I know stuff's on the line, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't need to get.
I can discipline myself well when stuff's on the line like that, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, the trip to Mars is for. Yeah, ground control to Major Tom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, keep me here.
Yeah. Countdown's on, engine's on. Here we go. Check ignition.
I don't want to go mingle with the aliens.
Yeah, I'm telling you. The Chomos and the aliens and
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, ain't nobody trying to find that action. Nowhere.
No way.
Yeah. The sisters, all of it.
Oh, jeez. Got a hold of them.
Oh, jeez. We are a demented family, aren't we?
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I'll let you get back to the butt stuff that they're doing for you out there.
Yeah, you're holding me up here.
Yeah. I think somebody else is holding you up. It ain't me. What's his name?
Shit, well, have fun at your show. I'll give you a call tomorrow if I can.
All right, kid. I love you. Have a great night.
All right. I love you too, Dave.
All right, bye. Oh, that's my kid, and he is absolutely. I don't know how good that audio was because I probably had that down too low. I probably should have cranked that up. But he is one funny SOB, and these days we speak in code, just because it is the way it is. What was I going to tell you about? So speaking of being probed, let me tell you about this guy. All right, I caught this today. Because apparently there is a super strain, a super gonorrhea. Kid you not, an Austrian man. He had sex abroad. He had sex with abroad as well, but he had sex abroad and got this new super gonorrhea, and it is resistant. Just so you know. To most antibiotics commonly used to treat infection. This is the second time that a super gonorrhea has surfaced. It's been detected after another one was found, they said, in 2018. So let me read you some of the results of this, though. They say the multi-drug resistant strain of gonorrhea, if it keeps spreading, many cases of the STD might become untreatable. That's what they're saying. A couple of scientists are saying over in Europe. They say most cases of gonorrhea are treatable, and they don't produce symptoms. But he said they still cause serious complications, such as infertility, and that is if it's not able to treat the infection. Now, some of the symptoms include discharge, pain when the person pees, pain in the testicles, kind of makes sense, and irregular vaginal bleeding if you're a woman. Now, this man, this is where it gets me. Okay, feel me out on this. Tell me this isn't poor decision making at the height of everything. This man, who's in his 50s, he's my age, 51, 52. He had contracted this super gonorrhea from condomless sex with a sex worker, and of all places, in Cambodia. Now, I'm sorry, I'm not throwing the red worm down the old dirt hole in Cambodia. You know what I'm saying, bro? I don't even know what's going on in Cambodia. I know there's a lot of shit in Cambodia that's going on. I mean, that's where you see the place with the kids with the big distended bellies and flies on their eyes and shit. It's nuts. It's nuts. You know, so I'm not trying to go to Cambodia. If I'm in Cambodia, I am not looking for ass. Period. I am looking for a way out. If I'm even stuck there on a stop on a plane, I might catch the next available flight. My flight is canceled. Maybe I'm flying to Australia or some shit. I'm stuck in Cambodia. I'm going to pay top dollar, get high grossed for the next ticket out of Cambodia. And they're fighting over there constantly. There's guns ablazing. Shit is always going on in Cambodia. So anyway, this guy has sex with the sex worker. 5 days later, he experienced pain while peeing. Then he had the discharge. And, of course, he's off to the doctor to get his penis swabbed. So a swab, now that it was done, revealed that what he caught was a highly resistant strain of gonorrhea. Now, what is normally used to treat this is erythromycin, which is a penicillin. It was resistant to that shit. And penicillin kills everything. Everything. They say that, let me tell you, here's some of the other antibiotics it's resistant to. Resistant to, let's see here, ceftriaxone, cefixime, so everything is cefotaxime, ciprofloxacin, and tetracycline. Those are just some of the antibiotics that this shit is resistant to. Now, they said they had to combine them to treat this guy. The guy was treated with erythromycin and ceftriaxone, whatever the hell that is. They said 2 weeks later the symptoms were resolved, but here penile swabs still showed that he had the super gonorrhea. Ain't nobody trying to get that stuff. First of all, I don't know how well I would do with intense pain in the balls. Like, you flick those little huevos, you flick those grapes. Maybe you got apricots, maybe you got plums. You flick those things, the smallest graze of the corner of a desk when you're trying to get to your chair. Fucking will put you on the floor. And we cry like little girls. So can you imagine if you had nonstop intense pain in the huevos? Yeah, no bueno on the huevos. So my thing is what on God's green earth makes you think you want to have sex with, of all people, a sex worker? Like, he didn't find this bitch at church. He found her on the streets of Cambodia. That is like, no. It's like cruising through the most dangerous areas of Chirac, and trying to get some ass up in Chicago. They said the bug that he had was still susceptible to treatment with an antibiotic containing penicillin called co-amoxicillin. And most importantly, they say that this gonorrhea is caused by bacteria called Neisseria gonorrhoeae. And one of the most commonly reported sexually transmitted infections in the U.S., they say that more than 1.5 million Americans get gonorrhea. They catch it every year. 1.5. It's unprotected sex. Now, what do you think prevents it? Duh. The CDC says that using condoms during sex can help. That's the other thing. Okay, so, all right, I get you. You want to pound skins with some broad from Cambodia, right? You want to get the skins banging, you know? Put on a condom, bro. You know, I mean, they've got condoms for you out there. There's other stuff out there, too. Try these bad boys on for size.
J&D's bacon-flavored condoms presents Breakfast in Bed.
Good morning, honey.
Oh, good morning.
Care for some breakfast in bed?
How romantic. Where is it?
It's right here.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, no thanks. Why don't you go in the bathroom and fix yourself something?
J&D's bacon-flavored condoms.
Yeah, condoms. Hey, and if she likes bacon flavored, then, you know, get that baby lubed up with some bacon. Save your bacon grease. Just saying. Oh, can't believe it's already been an hour. I just cannot believe it. And my phone just keeps blowing up over here. I got Facebook Messenger going. I got text messages. So I had to mute the notifications. I am happy, though, that my kid called me. He's a pretty funny character, my son Jake. We'll get into his whole story, his possible trip to Mars while he's at Area 51. I'll decode that for you at another time. So some guests I'm working on for the show. I'll just give you kind of an update. I've got requests out for Tom Kiefer from Cinderella. There's this guy, you can check him out on he's on Facebook, he's on Instagram, and he's on TikTok. His name is Fix, Phix. Look him up. Try and check him out. If you follow him, just send him a little message that you heard about him on Let It Rip with Mickey the Kid. Talked to him today on Facebook Messenger, trying to get him to come on. He's got a great new album coming out. You can save it. If you go into Spotify and you type in Fix, Phix, you can save. I think it comes out July 1st or 3rd, somewhere around there. I think July 1st. But he's a pretty good rapper. I like rap. You know, and I'm trying to give you a little bit of spice of life. I got a couple of comedians I'm working on. Lots of good stuff. I'm going to probably send out a request for Rand Paul as well. I'm a huge fan of Rand Paul. Rand Paul has been on my show at least 3 times, over the course of my history of being in radio, and is always a great guy. So is Mike Huckabee, believe it or not. I know Mike Huckabee's doing those weird commercials on like Fox News. I've seen him. So hi, Mike Huckabee. Mom Bonnie's doing something like for some bullshit. But I like good political guests. I like great music guests. I like anybody I can reach on another level. There was so much I was going to get into today. I had more, but it's good. It's good because I'm going to leave you with this, I'm going to leave you wanting more because that's what I do. So maybe tomorrow I will get into ayahuasca. If you don't know about that, a lot of people are going to Western medicine. They're going to ketamine treatments. People are going into Portland, Oregon, legalized magic mushrooms for Christ's sake. They're saying that mushrooms cure depression and PTSD. We'll get into a bunch of that, kind of speculation tomorrow, because I've experienced all that stuff, and I'll share some of my experiences with you, and all kinds of other great stuff. It's all going to come up here tomorrow. Just remember, you can always call the show 323-374-3855. And nobody told you they love you today? Well, Mickey the Kid does. Live on, love on, and rock on. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.